Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about silver. So the problem with silver is we still haven't got 5 waves to the upside. There are different ways how this move up can be counted. The problem is that so far we only have 3 waves up. Similar to gold, but gold might already be working on the 5th wave. Silver, in different interpretations, so in the orange wave count, we only have an ABC structure to the upside of that October low, okay? So that just indicates that we could still break down. As long as we only have 3 waves, it can still break down. You just need to understand that. So we have a bit of a trend line there that broke, so we're hovering above it. But silver so far has not been able to continue the trend and make a new high, actually. It hasn't made any higher high above the September highs. So that's what's needed. Also, we just need 5 waves up. Without 5 waves up, it can really go either direction. So I've labeled it as ABC structure in wave 4 to indicate the risk that we can still break down. I'm using $22.40 as pivot basically, because if this is a diagonal structure to the upside, we can allow for a pullback to the golden ratio in a wave 4. So again, different ways how this can be counted. Let's dive into them. The bearish one is covered. That's an ABC structure to the upside. However, the move down isn't really impulsive. So I definitely give further trend continuation to the upside a chance, especially because this was just a corrective pullback, right? So let's talk about the two. There are two basic bullish scenarios I'm tracking. The first one is here that we are moving up in a diagonal pattern. Now, different possibilities. So in a diagonal, we could say, yeah, this is a wave 1, okay? So we had 3 waves up in a wave 1. We had a flat structure in a wave 2. And this is now where even in the diagonal, we can label it in different ways. So typically in a diagonal, we say the 3rd wave should reach at least the 1.236 extension. That is something I'd like to see. Oops, 1 second, just need to make sure I draw the correct fibs. And okay, you could say it reached it. Yeah, I think we talked about that in the last video. We could possibly say, right, this was a 3rd. And we're now coming down in 4. Okay, so like that. And then we're moving up from here in a wave 5. That's one way of looking at it, but it still needs that 5th wave above $23.71. If we get a move above that level, then we have 5 waves up and we can be more confident that silver really bottomed early in October. It will still need to be proven with a pullback in 3 waves. So 5 waves up mean, okay, we can track that this as a first wave in a larger 3rd wave, which could take it above $30. So again, but without having those 5 waves up, it's tough. For now, our support area that we communicated is holding. Okay, so which is good. So again, here on Friday, the price moved above that support area again. We're trying to break out, but still only making lower highs. So next week will be really, really key. Another way of looking at it is actually as an impulse. So if this wave 1 is actually here, but then the wave 3 is a little bit too short for me. So I'd rather see it as a diagonal. The thing is, in a diagonal, it could also be that this was just the A wave, B wave pullback, C wave up. But to be honest, because the minimum requirements for a 3rd wave rally, Fibonacci-wise, were fulfilled, I'm inclined to leave it like that. But again, it's just 3 waves up at the moment. And we can really summarize it best in a way when we say it can go either way until we have 5 waves up. And for anybody who's not familiar with Elliott wave, we need those 5 waves to understand from a structural point of view that we are now in an uptrend. And then only if we have those 5 waves up, a 3-wave pullback will make a, let's say, more or less reliable long trade setup. If this is only a diagonal, we can't really trust it until we can see that it holds actually a 3-wave pullback. Gold looks much more impulsive. So I trust gold a bit more than silver at the moment, yeah? So just be aware that $22.40 is still key support. And I don't think there is much more to add. Just be aware that the 3rd wave rally could really take us above $30. And even if we make another low here, $19.15 will still be support. Below $19.15, I have to start to assume that we'll also see a new low below the September 22 lows. But so far, that's not anything I'm primarily watching for. That's my update about silver. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500 and regular updates about stocks, check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. Link is in the video description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.